welcome to my craft room tour. So here is the entrance to the room. So it is a spare bedroom, and everything in here is pretty much from IKEA. I did not purchase any of the furniture actually from IKEA. Everything was purchased secondhand, either in the thrift store or buy and sell like groups. So let's take a look at what's in here, because if you've seen my craft room tour, I posted that end of the year 2020. So this now is a bit of a 6 months update. I have completely revamped this room and it looks nothing like it did before. So, and I've added a lot of pieces. So let me just take you guys inside and show you what it looks like. So in the door here, I usually leave the sign when I'm recording. That way my kids know and they know not to knock. And then on the door, I just kind of have a little bit of decor. So let's go inside the room and I'll pan around to show you. Okay, so I'm currently standing at the doorway. So here is the room. That is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna turn it around so you guys can see it in the full entirety. And that is what it looks like. And there is the wall up there. And yeah, that is the full room. And right here is a couch and a little side table. And I'll just go back around. And that is the full room pan around. So there you go. Okay, so I think last time I did start in the closet, if I'm not correct. So I will start on the other side and show you how my room is set up and what I am using things for. So here is just a chalkboard that I write down sort of ideas, things that I need to do. And then I do film here my videos, like for, you know, my haul, stuff like that, sort of face to face. And that is what that setup sort of looks like here. So I did purchase a new cover for my couch, and I purchased this on AliExpress. I think it was maybe like $25, and I love it because you can get it measured to whatever size couch you have. It does not fit 100% perfect, but it is better than actually sitting on the couch and having to clean like inside of the couch all the time. So that is a great thing if you do have maybe even small children, you know, to cover your couches, and you could just throw that in the wash, and then I just usually hang it to dry. So when you go around, I do have sorry for the background noise, we are getting grass and they are trying to grade the back, so you're gonna hear kind of a little bit of noise. Hopefully it's not too bad. So here is my IKEA pegboard. I think this is the only thing that I actually like picked up from IKEA, and at the time, this was last year, they didn't have a lot of accessories, so I've had to improvise. So these hooks here are from Dollarama. The pegs do work in here. You kind of have to work them in, but they will go in. And I just hang up my Cricut mats here. I have all of them. I have like standard, and I have a light grip there. And then up there, I just put some little decor with some of the pegs from there. These are actually like pot holder forms that you can get from Dollar Tree, Dollarama, any dollar store, or even Walmart or anything sells them. Dollar Tree was the cheapest, obviously. So I am holding some of my vinyl and transfer tape that I do reach for quite often. So I'm going to pan around and show you all sort of my Cricut things, and then that way you can see how I'm storing them all at once. So up here, I do have the IKEA bag holders, and I do store all of my vinyl in here. I have them labeled. So that one holds all my iron-on, this one here, and then I do have like my permanent adhesives and everything sort of up here. And I do have in total 5 racks up here. And up here as well, I keep my cutting machine, and I do have my fridge that I purchased from Amazon, and this video is in my unboxing and hauls playlist, so if you are interested. And I just house sort of some water in here, and I do have some water enhancer, and that way I can pull out a water when I need to. If I'm working out or I'm in my room, then I can store, you can store cans in here. And normally it has like a little shelf here, but it gets caught when you try to close it, so I just leave that out, and then it just snaps closed like that. And then up there I have more vinyl, so that is what it looks like. Okay, so let's go down now from here, and I'm going to show you what I am storing on top of all of my Kallax units. So let's start in the corner here. So here is my Epson. This is my Epson ET 2720. I just did an unboxing of that as well, and the setup, I love it. So as you can see, that shows you all the ink levels. I have been printing color copies like crazy, and it has not put a dent in the ink. So they do say your ink can last you up to 2 years, which is fabulous, because buying ink, honestly, every other month, it feels can become very kind of expensive. So I am glad with that purchase. It is a little pricey to purchase all at once, but then you do just need to buy refill ink to top it up. So I will probably do a year update and let you guys know how that is going. So in here I have another printer. This is a laser jet printer that I have had, and the ink for, I want to say, like 2 years now. So this laser jet printer I bought for, I think, maybe $50 from someone from Kijiji, which is like a buy and sell like app, and it has been fabulous. It only prints in black and white, black ink, but it is great, especially for my kids when they need to print out their schoolwork. You're printing out a lot of sheets just with black ink. And I had bought this just to use in conjunction with another HP that I had before, but as I said, the inks do run out very quickly, so that had to be replaced with this Epson printer. So here, this is actually just a shoe rack that I had purchased from Walmart that I modified. I took it apart and I kind of configured it to house all my printing station. So here I have my Cricut machine. I do have the Explorer Air 2, and I love her. Eventually, I think I will invest in getting the Maker now that the Maker has come out with a part 3. Definitely, they will probably start marking down the regular Maker soon, and that will be a time when I probably will purchase one. So in the corner here, this box here is where I house all of my cable cords, and as you can see, everything is in there. So in there is a power bar, and then all the cables go into there to house and hide everything. And then here I just have my my laminator, and it is just inexpensive laminator that I purchased from Walmart. So let me show you what it looks like. It is just their Scotch brand laminator, and that is just housed here in the corner and out of the way. So I am gonna go down and show you what's underneath. And so down here is gonna be a little hard to see, but this is a Kallax that I purchased from someone, as I said, on a buy and sell group. And it just houses all of my extra, I want to say, okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to move the chair so I could get a better view of what's under here. So here I do house some of my big folios that are for my happy planners. And I have some scrapbooking albums here that I purchased from Dollarama. And down here I keep more sort of memory keeping, scrapbooking items. And in there I am housing some happy planner sort of half sheets. These are extras. I do keep them on my desk. That way when I need them, I can just easily grab it. So in this other corner here is more stuff that I'm not reaching for necessarily regularly. And in this bin here, I have some stuff to make candles. I'm going to make a few candles for myself. As you know, getting 3-wick candles is expensive. Bath and Body Works sells them for like close to $30 Canadian. So unless you find it on sale. And then in here, I do have some like window cling, stuff like that. I've already used them, so this is just extra rolls and rolls of this sort of material here to kind of keep it clean. So that is what is under this desk here. Okay, so I'm just going to step back a bit so you can see. I do have on my ring light because I am losing a bit of sunlight, but for the most part, this is another sort of seating area. So I have one station here that I am using for sort of more business, using the computer, that kind of stuff in this corner. And then over here is the unit I just showed you, that one down there in the corner. And now I'm going to show you what I keep in these two Kallax. So just to give you a comparison, this is the older version of the Kallax. As you can see, those two side by side are the same height, and that is what it looks like in comparison to, this is a new Kallax, or sorry, the bottom one would be an Expedit, and then the other one on top would be a Kallax. So they have changed the sizing ever so slightly, as you can see in the corner here. That doesn't bother me because it is good that it could fit on top. So let's see what's inside of here. So I am housing all of my paper. I did pick up these two white inserts. These are actually from HomeSense or Winners. Usually you can find stuff like this, and it is to just put paper and sort it. So in here, I just keep at the top my paper I use for planners. It is 32 pounds. This is where I keep all my vellum on this shelf here. And then I do have some paper pads that I picked up from Dollar Tree, sort of like stationery. And these are just all a little thicker. It says this one is 65 pounds. So it is like more cardstock and some printer paper. And then I do keep 5mm and 3mm of the Scotch laminating like pouches, or I should say sheets, because these are full sheets. The one beside it, I am housing more paper, and so you have your cardstock on this one. So this is all cardstock here. 67-pound is your typical cardstock or cover stock. This one I think is a little bit heavier than your typical card. And yeah, so that's what's in here. And then I just have a coloring book and my lettering book here to practice. And then here I keep some more, this is like not thermal, but like foil I use to do, you use it with the laser jet printer to foil things, and as well as some labels for my oils. So in here, this top drawer here, I do keep sort of laser cut like leaves and different embellishments, chalkboard embellishments from Dollar Tree. And I have some foam in here, and this is to do like different florals. And then inside here is some beads that I use for other projects. So below this one, I do have all my wood pieces. So I do have like wood cutouts. These are just the natural wood slices that you could get from Dollar Tree, or some of these I picked up at your dollar store with more. There is not a lot of locations, but if you do find one, definitely stop in. And I believe it is a Canadian store, so I don't know if the US carries something like that, but you can get these kind of cutouts from Dollar Tree as well. So these are new to Dollar Tree, and they are some faux moss stones. And then I just keep some of this, what is this called again? Excelsior. So yeah, that is what I keep in this drawer. So the one beside it, inside here, I do have extra storage containers. These are sort of like mini like containers for beads. And then you have the little scoops in order to take out the beads, stuff like that. And then just little extra things like mini tin buckets. And I found these at Dollarama, and they are just to use to put your stand they're like hinges. So yeah, that's what's in there. The next drawer below has more natural raffia here, and it has some jute and different cords that I keep in here that I can grab, and I know exactly what's in here. So there's some twine and some pipe cleaners there as well. So these are the 4 that are in the top Kallax, and then the bottom ones I left to house some other items. So here is some more paper. This is craft, like Elmer's paper that I use, and also some shipping labels and labels that you can use for bottles, as well as some just color paper, just regular printing paper, and this is just regular printing paper as well. So below here, I do have some of these cases that you can get from IKEA. I probably shouldn't have got black with a cat because, as you can see, it does attract a lot of kind of cat hair. I didn't vacuum it. This is just a reality to show you that if you do have any pets, and you know, probably to stay away from darker colors because it does attract the dust and the fur, that kind of stuff, a lot faster. So in here is all of my material. So I did pick up this little fabric shaver. I did show a demo. It does work really well. This is from Dollarama, as I said, and I only paid $3.50 for it. It is great for moving lint from furniture, stuff like that. So in here, I won't go through all of it, but I just keep all of my fabrics in here. And yeah, that's what it looks like. The next one beside it is where I house picture frames, extra picture frames, little wood pieces, stuff like that. This is sort of the catch-all of the stuff or the things, right? So in here, I do have some tin covers, some wood rulers, and some candlesticks from Dollar Tree, and just some wood pieces that I had picked up from grab bags, stuff like that. This is become the catch-all for those items. So the next one up here is housing just all yarn. I picked up some grab boxes recently, and one had a lot of yarn in it. So I just cleared out one of these boxes in order to just house all of my yarn in it. So that is what's just in here. I would love to pick up knitting. As you know, a young child, my grandmother taught me how to knit, and I would love to pick that up again. And it'd be great, just kind of sit on the couch and relax and do something like that and use that as a bit of therapy. So here in this corner, I have my Cricut Cuttlebug. So you're asking probably, why did I buy a Cricut Cuttlebug when I had the Explore Air 2? I just wanted something like a manual machine. That way I can do sort of crafts and not feel like I need to go into an app and do all that kind of stuff. And I did purchase some dies. So here is the Cricut Cuttlebug, and I'll go across what's on top. Back there is just a very long stapler. So if you're making books, stuff like that, you can use that. And here is just some more laminating sheets. These trays here, you can pick up from Michael's. So this one here, you can pick up from Michael's. And then everything pretty much on this top shelf I'll show you is from Michael's Craft Store. And yeah, that is what it looks like here. So let's actually start with what's in here first. So in here I do house like clips that you would use to hang up on the wall. So command strips and little tabs, and just some charms that I have for planners. The next one here, I have just extra letters that I picked up in grab boxes. So that is what it looks like. And there are a whole bunch of letters. And these are all fabric like iron-on. So they're all embroidered. And then I just have it separated by this, like the style. So, and these ones are like mini ones. And then down here, I have been wanting to start my Project Life journey. and that has been an epic fail, but I will definitely be picking it up now that things are calming down a bit. I'm settled into our place now and get started. So in here I just house all my cards, and I think these ones would be on your right 2 by 3, and then those ones I think are like 4 by 6. So yeah, and they house them perfectly in here, and I love it because these drawers are removable. So when I'm ready to do a project, I am going to just remove this whole drawer here and sit down, and I can start to scrapbook and do my project life, because I do have some albums that I would like to start. So in here, I do have some items that are for, like, they're clings. So these are all of the clings that I have purchased over time from Michaels. And by clings, I mean to do stamping. So I just house them in these CD cases. And then at the front, you can see what is actually in here. And then this side just has more of stamps that I use in my planners. And I'll show you where I keep the actual inks and stuff like that as well a little bit later. So in here is just housing, and it's perfect. So I did pick that up at the thrift store. I'm telling you, for me, like, I know that everything has a second life, and it is going to be way cheaper for me to pick up these things secondhand or on clearance and sort of bargain hunt all my stuff. So in here, and this is over, I would say probably this room has come together and all the pieces over the last 2 years. So I was never in any rush to pick up everything quickly. And I definitely take my time in purchasing things that will fit. Doesn't need to be perfect. I don't need the room to be all one color. You know, I do like that certain furniture is a little darker and it won't get as messy, as opposed to like here, I'm not reaching for the stuff as quickly. So I'm okay with it being white furniture. So right beside where I keep my stamps, I do house all of my big happy planners in here. So these are all big that have either retired, and a few of them are notebooks that I probably will use, and those are those there. So here are some sheets to do. As I said, memory keeping has not been a priority. There hasn't been much to memory keep. So I have these kits that I had picked up from Dollarama. I love them, and they are by Mambi. So these are what the kits look like. All these kits were, I believe, like $4 from, and this will be perfect for me to do my scrapbooking and memory keeping. That way they're already 12 by 12 sheets, and you just use whatever it is here. So this one is for friends. There is ones for like memories and for your mother. So this will be great. And then I do have an empty scrapbook here that I will probably get into. And yeah, just says choose happy on there. So above it, I do keep all of my stencils in here. And I have, so these are stencils. These are scraps that I am housing in here. And it's just like one of those accordion like file folders. I am keeping all of my extra transfer tape and little pieces of all these colors that are vinyl. So, and back there I just have some more planner inserts that I'm currently not using for like my agendas and stuff like that. And then this has the same thing. So these are extra planner inserts. These accordion sheets, don't sleep on them. They are absolutely perfect for housing extra inserts. So that is what it looks like. So beside it, I do have some scrap paper that I picked up recently from Dollar Tree, and it's just designer paper. I love these sheets. They're 6 by 6. They will be great for scrapbooking as well. And they just come in a whole bunch of patterns. Like, how pretty is that? And then here I just have my laminating pouches. They're a little bit too small to fit on the shelf, so I just keep them in here. And then all my Cuttlebug accessories are in here. So this is the Cuttlebug accessories here. I have extra, so all of my plates are here. As you can see, I ordered some plates off of AliExpress because they have discontinued now the Cuttlebug. So these are just ones that I purchased online. And then in here, this book houses all my dies and all of my embossing plates. So the other day I found this at Michael's on clearance. I think it was like only maybe less than $5. So it is housing all of my dies and everything I need for my Cuttlebug that sits there. Okay, so below here I do have a calyx that all of these cubes are sitting on. So these cubes are from Michael's, as I said, and they are now probably called something else, because I do believe like Ashland Recollections, there was so many different versions of these sort of cubes and bins, and they have changed them again. So here is what I keep in this calyx. In this opening here, I keep my my Cricut heat press. This is the Martha Stewart edition. I think it's so pretty, and it is just done in this beautiful gold. It's probably hard to pick up on camera because it's a little dark in there, but and then my iron that I was previously using for doing iron-on transfers, but now I have the heat press. So I do use this for when I do sewing, and I use the tape. So there's a tape you can use, and it's an iron-on hemming. So that is what I use there. And then in this top drawer, I just keep all of, let me stand up, sorry guys. I just use this to house all of my iron-on transfers. I keep glitter in here, and any pens or extra stuff I need for my Cricut. These little blades for my Cricut machine are in here. I picked up on Amazon, and this becomes like a catch-all. You know how drawers are for any crafter or anybody who is a creative person. We like to accumulate things, so it is what it is. The next drawer down here is where I keep extra t-shirts, and this is to do iron-on transfer. So I have some kid ones, I have some hats in here, stuff to play around with in order to do different projects. So that's what's in that drawer. Below this drawer is another one, and I do have, this is for my printer, and this is just extra ink in here, and just sort of some Dollar Tree extra storage containers that I'm currently not using. And then in this last one here is like almost like a junk drawer, and I just have extra washi tape in here, stuff that I've purchased that I'm not currently using, because that's what we do. This is just a pencil and brush organizer. I don't have a surface to quite put that on, but I will be putting all my tools in there hopefully soon. And just extra containers and storage containers are housed down in this drawer. So in this corner, I actually have, I use every inch of this room, literally. So I go up vertically, horizontally, everywhere you can think of. I am using all my real estate. So in this corner, you would think, what would fit here? I had this that I had used in my washroom at one point, and I said, you know what, that little space would be great to house some extra vinyl, stuff that I don't want to take out of the box, because I do house the vinyl up here. So these are just extra Dollar Tree vinyl that I picked up. I really regret just not buying out what I saw, because the vinyl actually is quite good. And here are all my mats that I am using. So these mats are all cutting mats, and as you can see, I have like the big ones. These are from Dollarama. Pretty much all my mats are from your Dollar Tree, your dollar store with more, and as well as like Dollarama. So that is what it looks like in this corner. So just pan around again so you kind of get a good look at how I am using this corner and this space. And this is where I showed you, and this is the farthest corner from the door. And here underneath I do have this storage rack. This is probably one that I actually did purchase from Michael's as well. I probably wouldn't purchase a lot of Michael's stuff secondhand, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't love the quality of their stuff. You need to be super gentle I see a lot of people do have a lot of recollection stuff, but every single person you watch their videos, they are saying, you know, after some time, their stuff does kind of break apart really easily. It is made out of particle board, and the construction and even just putting them together, like the screws don't go in the best. They usually come kind of chipped up. But yeah, what can you do? So here is the tray that I use for all of my scrapbooking paper. So I do have all my sheets in there, as well as extra planner inserts. And at the bottom, I do have some planner inserts for my big happy planner. So that is what it looks like in this corner. So here you go. That is what it looks like in this corner. So let's go over here to my desk. Okay, so here is my desk, and I do have this big hutch over it, and on the hutch I have a whole bunch of stuff. So let's start down here and show you what's there. So here I have my HP laptop, and it is propped up on a little stand, and as you can see, all the wires are there. So I do have a wireless keyboard, and then I have this adorable cat mouse pad, the irony, and then my mouse that goes with this Logitech keyboard. So I love that. I do have the extra keyboard. I find that working on a laptop, I don't like sitting on the laptop and actually typing on it, even though I do have, I'll show you what it looks like inside if I can do this. Okay, hold on one second, guys. So this is what it looks like inside, and I love it. I bought this plastic removable little to keep it clean, but even though I'm not using it, it's good because it does close quite nicely and it keeps it clean. It's great. So that is what it looks like. Sorry that it's a little darker. The sun, it has been so rainy and sunny, and I did want to get this room tour done and an update. So yeah. So on here is a hutch that I had picked up probably for, I think, maybe $20 from someone that was getting rid of it, and I absolutely love it. My husband asked me where I was going with it because it was huge. It is heavy, but it is just a perfect thing to house all of the things. So in here, I just keep some Sharpies down here in the corner. All of my vinyl tools are here. And my weeding, my cutting tools, all of that stuff is in there, as you can see. Here I do keep this cute little, so it's a container. So see, I've seen a lot of people using to weed their vinyl, the nail polish holder that you put on your finger. I thought this would be the same thing, and it pretty much is. It's just cut at the top here, as you can see. And it's great because then when you are weeding your vinyl, you can just stick this in here and take it out. And that is just one of those food containers for kids. And that was from Dollar Tree. So here is a container that I picked up from AliExpress. And it's just to house more scraps, vinyls, that kind of stuff. As you can see, those things are already in there. And then here I have my caddy. And let's see what's in here. So in this caddy, I do have all my stuff that I need to plan, and all of my cutters, all of my scissors, my punches I house in here. This is, so if I'm sitting on the other side of the desk, I do have some extra Cricut stuff in here. So these are from Dollar Tree. They are great. And all my cutting material, all of my more punches. And that is what is in here. So this thing is great. I love this little caddy. It is perfect. So that is what it looks like. And then up here, I do have all of my stickers that are from Happy Planners that are on rolls. And I'm using it in these washi holders that come from Michael's craft store. So that is what I'm showing you here. And then I keep all my punches on this second shelf. So I do work in ring bound as well. So that is a punch for a ring bound. I use that to cut my A7. I believe it can do A6, and I want to say A5 in that one, but I do have like an actual A5 hole punch as well. So here is my Happy Planner punches. These are to do Happy Planner boxes there. And then in here, I just house all of my Happy Planner discs. Sorry for the glare. So as you can see, these storage containers are from Michaels. I think they do still make them. And then all of the decor pieces you guys see up here are all from Dollar Tree, every single one. So listen, you can ball on a budget. You can, you know, decorate your place on a budget and have your place looking nice. All of the decor that I put on here to jazz it up a bit, they're all from Dollar Tree. So in here, I just have like little charms that I use for my planners to make keychain and dangles. And this is perfect for that. And this one is, I believe it was like in the hardware section from, I want to say, Dollarama. So in here is just housing all of my paper clips and little hooks, that kind of stuff is housed in this one. And this is from HomeSense. So up here, I do have my TV, and I do work out in here. Trying to get back into it now after taking a couple of weeks off and a bit of a hiatus. I just keep a fan there. I can take it down, but then it can blow everywhere. I do have air conditioning, but sometimes when I'm doing craft projects, I need to dry the paint quickly, especially when you're recording a video and in between coats. It is perfect for that reason. So I just keep a fan there, and that will stay there all year round. So over here, this is my wonderful sign from Dollarama, and I picked that up, and I just have it here for my welcome to my room, and this is my happy place, so everybody knows. Up here, I just keep my Louis Vuitton desk agenda, and I only take that out sort of once every couple weeks to plan and to do my budgeting and stuff like that. So that's what's in there. And this rack here, I love to house all of my big mega packs from Happy Planner. So as you can see, these are the big books I house in there and some of their mini ones. So these came from accessory packs, and I cut them down and they fit in here perfectly. I can see everything that's in here, and I don't feel like, okay, well, I'm not going to use it because I can't find them, or I had them on my cart, but I wasn't using it. So from there, I can see everything and I'm using it. So next, these are actually, people had said that they were shoe organizers, and these are from Canadian Tire. They are the A-Stack shoe racks. I mean, you can definitely fit shoes in there for sure, but they would have to be kind of side by side and not very big. Or you can maybe get one shoe in there. But I'm actually using this. I'm part of some Happy Planner groups on Facebook, and they showed how to use them for your sticker books. I absolutely love this idea. So if you have anything like this in your area, definitely pick it up because it is perfect for that reason. So in here, as I said, these are just all Happy Planner, and I have some sort of Craft Smart sticker books in here, and they're all labeled so that way I know what it is. Here I do have some half sheets, stuff like that in here that I use for my Happy Planners. Extra sticker books, not extra, but they're just sticker books, like smaller ones from Capital Chic. And yeah, down here I keep all of the things. In here I have some nail polish remover, and I keep nail polishes down here. That way I've gotten really into painting my nails and keeping up with being cute. Why not? I got the time. Here is where I keep all of my washi. This is my desk setup. Don't mind my setup for filming. This handheld, sorry, not handheld, this mount here is from Amazon. And this is what my desk looks like. I, as I said, love to use all of the real estate. I had initially bought this stand here. So this stand I had initially bought to put as a riser for my computer. But then I thought, you know what? It is great for me to house. Let me show you what I keep. So under here, I keep all my scraps for when I am planning and I need extra sort of paper to cover up stuff, that is what's here. And then I love all the little extra storages to keep stuff in there. And then as you go up, I have this. These are from Michael's for the washi. And these are the little cute little pull-out trays that you get from Dollar Tree. And I just tape them together. And I have some other things up here like the dust and to use for my markers there. And these are for the dry erase boards. So back down onto my desk, as I said, use all your real estate. This is where I can film and do all my planning and use the space for that reason. Here is where I house all of my pens and markers. And that is just a little caddy, same thing from HomeSense. In the US, it is Home Goods or Marshalls. We do have a Marshalls here as well, and Winners as well. So I just have all my stuff here. I have a board there, and I did put some, like, I don't know if it's called MacTac or a sticky vinyl. That way I can have whatever background I want. And then I keep my planners here. So here is my newest edition, my big. I do have my classic. That is what's here. So that's my classic planner. And then up here, I do have my journal. So that is my recollections happy planner. And I'm using that to journal in right now. So I do have this, I think it's like a money tree. That's what that one's called. People call it. I'm not sure what the actual technical name is, but that's what I've been told. So here I do have scrapbook stickers, and I'm housing all of my stickers in here. Same thing in terms of real estate. I had initially bought this stand to house my computer, but I'm just using it to put this to elevate it. So when I need this space on my desk, I can put that away. I know IKEA has different ones, but IKEA is not close to me, hence why all of my furniture was purchased off of buy and sell groups. That way I could have an IKEA room without the IKEA price. So here you go. In this corner, I have another great window, even though it's not providing much light because it is a bit overcast outside, but nonetheless, we're here. In this corner here, I just have under my desk, I reconfigured my desk as well because I did have it as an L shape, and I did remove the L shape, and now as you can see, the desks do go right across, and I absolutely adore it this way. Here is another shelf I am using for all of my planners. So this first one here, the smaller one, I am housing all of, these are all my recollections and sticker books here. This one I am housing happy planner items in there, as well as some extra folios and covers that I'm not currently using. And then down here, I do have more happy planner inserts. So this was from Giant Tiger, the small shelf. I did purchase that straight from Giant Tiger, and it was in my children's room, but they have other items now that I'm using to house their books. So as I said, I look down to the corner here, like I am using everything, every space, every nook and cranny I can to keep all of my stuff. So in here I have, it is a tall shelf to house all of my happy planners. This actually is an IKEA CD rack. So as you can see, the stuff does hang out a bit, but it doesn't fall off. So, and then the smaller items fit perfectly at the edge there. So don't be afraid to mix and match your things, you know, buy stuff to repurpose for that reason. I paid $10 at a local thrift store for this, and I absolutely love this last addition to my craft room. So let me step back a little bit that you guys can see what that corner looks like. And that is a closet right beside it. So that is that. Okay. So here is inside the closet I just showed you, just beside that last Happy Planner sort of CD case. And I keep all of my workout equipment in here, all of my mats, everything, my shoes. And I just have my dumbbell rack in here along with, sorry, all of my IKEA. So this one, no, I lied. This one here is from Michael's, and that I believe is the Lexington. And it comes with all the accessories that go on the side and stuff like that, but they're all, as you can see, sitting right there because I'm not really using this cart. Carts were a thing. I think people were buying a lot of carts, and a lot of, when you watch room tours, people have a lot of carts, and I think they're great for when you don't have a designated space, so you can move it around from room to room. You can put it away in a closet when you're not using it. Say if you craft in your family room, I think these carts are absolutely perfect. But if you're needing something to be kind of stationary, then definitely, or to move around, I mean, sorry, then these work great. So I am using them in my closet. As you can see, I have extra tape in here. And this one I had bought initially to take off half of it, but it wouldn't work for that purpose. So it is housing literally all of my paint items. So in here I have all of my paint stuff. At the bottom, as you can see, I have all my small mini paint bottles, and I love it for that. It is their big Hudson cart, and I did buy the Hudson cart topper. And in here I do have more, I'm housing more paint like supplies. So I do love painting. I was taking watercolor painting classes, but as you know, everything has stopped. So I would love to get back into that. And then in the corner, don't judge, just more stuff, right? So when you go up in here, so this, oh, sorry, you're probably wondering what that is. So I did make this makeshift box in order to do, like to use as a photo box. So I did make that, and then I do have an extra little ring light there. That way I can shine the light down in it to take pictures. So up here in the closet, I do have all of the things. I won't go through all of them. I will do separate tours. I know last time I said this, but I definitely will in the upcoming months do separate sort of tours of what exactly I store in here. As you can see, it is just extra Valentine's stuff, things for the fall and Christmas, and I will go through all those bins another time because this video is going to already be pretty long. So I do appreciate you if you have made it this far. I do appreciate you watching. So up here I do have all of the things, packaging to ship out stuff, and just extra stuff. And yeah, so the closet usually becomes a catch-all of all of the junk, I guess. There I have right in the corner just extra. So these laser jet inks, they last honestly forever. And I bought so many extra ones on Amazon thinking, oh, it's such a good deal, and they're gonna be like, child, I've been printing on that printer forever. So when you pan down, I do have, and as I said, I will use all my real estate. So even in here, I have still so much real estate. Like if I want to buy another unit and pack on top and whatever, then I could do that. So let me go further in the closet and show you what is here. So here is the other side of the closet, just kind of right below where I just showed you. I do have some Christmas bulbs hanging up here. These are plastic ones. And then I have my laptop holder here, and stuff that are for giveaways as well as Christmas items are in these two bins here. Sorry, 3 bins. I have Christmas items. And then down here, I'm not going to go through every individual one, but like completely, but just kind of give you a glance. So I have extra pencil cases in here. I keep all of my faux leather and magazines in here to do vision boards. Extra happy planner storage containers. These are from Dollarama, like travel totes. So the other day I did stay by my mother's place, so I grabbed my happy planner stuff and put it in those travel totes, and they're great. I have extra pens and pencils. I'm a mom, so extra markers, that kind of stuff is what is down here. And that is just the shelf that it is sitting on. So last but not least, I do have things under my desk. So let me show you what that looks like quickly. So I do keep all the stuff under here, and it doesn't bother me because I'm not really touching it and I can put my feet up. So the pink caddy right there has more nail polish items. And then I keep my paper shredder there. I do recycle. So the black bin is for recycling and my garbage can. And then beside it, those boards are for my desk, or if I'm doing any planning or videos on the floor, I can use those. And then here I can show you is my sort of DIY IKEA shelf. So this IKEA shelf, I did take off one of the tiers, as you can see, and it houses 2 tiers. I was originally using this for housing all of my Happy Planner stickers, but now I'm using it just for extra inserts. And as you can see, extra books that I have from Happy Planner. And I completely forgot to show you guys what's in here, so let's do that quickly. So in here is the same things. I haven't changed anything, so let's go quick. Sort of miscellaneous planning items are in here. This drawer houses all my cutters and punches. In here I have extra things for my label maker and my labels, and extra micro notes that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and my microphone there. Down here is all my tapes, my bows, my planner charms, extra die cuts. And this last junk drawer I will not open and embarrass myself. So yeah, let's move on. This one I have same things, just extra big scissors because I don't keep them out, and then all of embellishments and flowers. Next one up is all of my extra adhesives, all of my extra, not brads, these are, can't remember the name right now, but it's at the tip of my tongue. But yeah, so that is just what's housing in here. And then all of my glue gun accessories are in here. I love this thing from Dollarama. So it is a tray. It doesn't, as you can see, it sort of sits on just the lip of it. And that way underneath I can store like more items. So all of my glue guns are under there. And then all the glue gun accessories are kept in the tray. So all of the glue gun pieces there. And then in here I just have extra. This is my memory keeping. So it does cut holes. So it's like a larger hole punch, a crocodile. And my heat gun, my extra cordless. It's a big cordless glue gun. And then this last drawer up here has cat treats and all the things. So just housing, I have a We Are Memory Keeper punch here, and all the accessories, sort of thank you cards, and just extra punches, things like that are there. Let me show you the one actually no, this is the last drawer. Because I had moved, initially I had this drawer here, I had it actually over there, but then I took those legs, put that there, and then I moved everything to the middle here. So let me just back up, give you one last pan around, and I appreciate you guys for watching. So here is a room in its entirety, and I am super grateful for this space to be able to create. My husband has taken over the basement. That is his man den, and this is my she den. So I'm super excited to have this extra room to be able to create, and it is a spare bedroom as well because, as I said, this couch actually over here does pull out to like a sofa bed. So it is perfect. It is small and it fits in this space. And that is what it looks like. Sorry for the shakiness. I hope it wasn't too shaky for you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this room tour and this updated craft room office space. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and then I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you.